So this is some more deck building. The Chakra Area. You definitely want to consider the Chakra Area when you build a deck. That's pretty obvious for most people, but I definitely like the idea of me personally. The way I play is to focus heavily on the chakra and discard areas and manipulate it as much as possible, not just put cards there just to play jutsus and stuff. I prefer not to play jutsus unless they are some pretty decent ones, preferably any jutsu that works well in the chakra area, like Night Attack. So that's like my main jutsu that I go to. I'll show some other examples of cards you can use in your chakra area, like dynamic marking. While this jutsu card is in your chakra area, each time your Akamaru is sent out to attack, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And of course, you might think that's like, well, this is an Akamaru card, not really that generic. Well, you can obviously tech in Akamaru, and then you'll get this effect. But you can also play Doppelganger. Let me show you real quick. Play Doppelganger. Put this on one of your ninjas. Declare Akamaru, and there you go. Now you have an Akamaru. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Another card that can manipulate the chakra area is Substitution Jutsu. These are just some examples. There are other cards that can do things like this. I just wanted to try to find some more generic stuff. For example, Substitution Jutsu is relatively generic, except you have to pay at least one Earth chakra to use this. But it wouldn't be that difficult to use, or to splash in Earth into a deck that doesn't have a lot of Earth in order to play this card. And it'll let you target a ninja you control. Ninja card. You target the user of this jutsu, then you exchange that ninja with a ninja from your chakra area. But the interest cost has to be equal to or less than the target's. And then place the ninja card in healthy status in the same team and position as the target was. This you can obviously do a couple little tricks with this. There are some ninjas that you can easily play that have high interest costs, but you could play them because interest cost is more for deployment. So you can play a ninja outside of the interest cost if it has an effect. As far as I know, I might end up being wrong on that, but that's as far as I know, because you're not deploying the ninja, you're playing the ninja, right? So if you play ninja that's 4 costs or 5 costs, and it's currently your second turn or something, and then you put a ninja in your chakra area that also is a 4 cost, like 4 entrance. Then when you play this, you're swapping out the one you special you summon to your field with one from your chakra area, and then you can turn 2, turn 1, turn 0. You know what I mean? You can get out a relatively big ninja out relatively quick, because it's the whole idea of you're taking a ninja that already has a high interest cost, and you're replacing it with another ninja with high interest cost. So it's a little trick, right? So this is a way you can cheat out a higher cost, higher interest cost ninja onto to play. Even this card says with an interest cost equal to or less than the target's. Doesn't say you have to pay the interest cost. So you can put this in the Earth deck, right? And then you can have Earth ninjas. And let's say you have one that's like a 6 cost interest ninja you can just summon because you have a ninja or something, or your opponent has a certain ninja in play, which allows you to play this one for free without deploying, just for free, and then you still have your deploying, right? But then you play this jutsu in order to swap out from your chakra area with that ninja, and then get a 6 or lower interest cost ninja into play, and that's how you can cheat the turn markers. Is the way I like to look at it. The sooner you can get a big ninja out, the sooner you can gain tempo on your opponent, because your opponent has to wait a couple turns before they can bring out their big guns, And since you already brought out your big weapons out before they do, you should have the advantage. It's like a basic fist fight, and then you just immediately summon the Nine-Tailed Fox. You know what I mean? Or you bring a tail beast to a tuning exam. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, where it's like, I got the biggest advantage for no reason other than I can. Alright. Other cards that I like to use to manipulate the chakra area. Let me point out that you can charge. You can charge a card from your hand into chakra area. So you could literally put a card from your hand into chakra area. You can put as many as you want. So that's an important detail when it comes to the chakra areas. You can charge during your charge phase, or just charge anytime in your turn. But you can also charge through effects. Of course, I like to use Utakata's ability during the mission phase, to pay 1 chakra area to search my deck for a non-ambush card and move it to the chakra area. This is how I manipulate my chakra area and utilize it as a way of searching, or as a way of getting to things that I want. You can obviously combine him with Invasion of the Akatsuki's, because this mission card has an effect that makes it where Akatsuki and Rogue Ninja cards in your chakra area get ambushed. So this is a way to affect your chakra area so that you can utilize it. Ambush is an ability that lets you deploy a ninja from your chakra area. It still counts as a deployment. Then of course we have ninjas that have ambush. As you can see, Haku right under Haku's name has the word ambush, which means if this is in your chakra area, you can deploy from your chakra area. We have Killer Bee, who has the ability to, for 0 chakra, so you pay nothing, just 0, move 1 card from your discard pile to your chakra area. So this is a way you can, every turn, get a card from your discard pile, put in your chakra area, so you always have at least one chakra to use for anything, for any effect you want to use it for. You can obviously use that effect, Killer Bee's ability, with Utakata, and then use Utakata's ability by using that 1 chakra you just gained for free in order to search out. And then right there you have a nice little deck building engine where you're just taking cards out of your deck, ninjas. But you can also do jutsus and missions and compliance and stuff like that. But as long as they don't have ambush, right? But you mainly will target ninjas. You can put all these ninjas into your chakra area relatively for free, because Killer Bees give you free chakra, letting you reuse the same chakra card over and over and over again. But you took out his ability, and you just keep on putting more and more ninja into your chakra area. Which, of course, if you did that with while you have Invasion of Akatsuki and your ninjas are Rogue Ninjas or Akatsuki Ninjas, then you can guarantee every turn you can deploy a specific ninja that you want every curve. So you can always stay on curve. You can always play a ninja turn 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean? And guarantee that you get your lineup. Especially if you're trying to squad, you want to get the right ninjas so you can squad them. So the ability to search them out So that's what I'm saying. Master the chakra area. Don't just have jutsus and missions and cards that you pay for hand costs. Just go to your chakra area, and then that's it. And it's just, obviously master the chakra area. Use it for more than what you think. So this is more of an advanced tactic. The basic basic thing is whenever you play a jutsu, it goes to your chakra area. Whenever you play a mission card, it goes to chakra area. If it's not a permanent, if it's a permanent, it stays in play essentially in your village until it resolves. If it has a limit, like if it's a permanent 3 or something, then it'll stay in your village area for 3 turns. Then it'll go to your chakra area after it resolves. But if it's just a regular mission card, it'll just, after it resolves, it'll just go straight to the chakra area. When you growth a ninja, they'll go to chakra area. If you surge a ninja, you go to your chakra area. Because I think that's just the effect. You charge a ninja with the same name as a ninja you have, and they get +2/+2. So these are a couple ways you can put cards into your chakra area through effects or condition. Of course, when you play a mission card, a hand cost, or you play a ninja that has a hand cost, that's another way you put cards in chakra area. So they can try to point everything out when it comes to that. Let's keep going with the tactics. A good book, as you can see, has 0 hand cost. It's a 1-turn card, so you can splash this in any deck. It's permanent, so it'll stay in your village for you to keep using its effects throughout the game until it gets removed from the field. Exchange your jutsu and mission, and obviously you can use it on either player's turn. Move a card from your hand, so that's cost. Move a card from your hand from the game, and then move up to 2 cards that share at least 1 symbol with the removed card from your discard pile to your chakra. So that's why it's really good that this is, has no hand cost, because then it makes it generic. So you put it in any deck, you banish a card from your hand, and then you can put up to 2 cards from your your discard pile to your chakra area, and that allows you to reuse 2 chakras. You're turning 1 into 2. And of course, those cards can be ninjas with ambush, so then you can just redeploy the ninja if the ninja wasn't in play, but then it was discarded because of a card effect or through battle. You can use this to bring it back into the chakra area, and since it has ambush, deploy it so it's reusable. It's basically a reanimation jutsu, if you want to go call it that way. In Yu-Gi-Oh, we call it monster reborning, but the ability to just bring a ninja, monster back from the graveyard. But this is through a more slick tactic, because it's not just directly from the discard pile straight into play. It's circumventing that, where you're going from the discard pile to the chakra area, and then for the chakra area, you're going straight into the village. A couple extra steps, but worth it, especially if you can do it over and over and over again. Cards that can manipulate your, chakra area, like cards that have effects that do something with the chakra. For example, powerful help. This will let you play a ninja from your chakra area, so this won't count as a deployment. So you can deploy a ninja that has ambush from your chakra area, for example. Especially if you use a good book to put 2 ninjas in your chakra, in your discard pile into your chakra area. Play this to play one of the ninjas, and then the other one you could deploy because it has ambush, and then now you have 2 ninjas in a single turn for just playing powerful help and deploying by ambush. As you can see, this is a permanent 2, so the ninja you bring out with this can only be sent out to block, can't attack, but at least you can block with it. But more likely, this will be used more for the purpose of getting that ninja's effect, like when it comes into play effect, or you're going to squad with it, or you're going to platoon with it. This is how you will use this. This is not like, it's just a way to get a ninja into, from the discard pile to the chakra area, from the chakra area into play, you know what I mean? And then just attack. It'd be nice, since this can do any ninja, and it doesn't care for the entrance cost. So you can bring out a big ninja with this. which is what I like. But it's more reason to use that ninja for it's their effect, especially if they're a big ninja. Use them mainly for their effect, or use them to platoon or squad into something bigger, stronger. So that's how you utilize the chakra area to get the most out of it. Most people probably don't know that. Obviously, these videos are for beginners, but also share a little bit of some advanced tactics. A little, from my experiences, like this is how I use the chakra area. These are the cards that I use. I definitely use Killer Bee. I definitely use Utakara. I definitely use Powerful Help, a good book. Night Attack. I don't use Substitution Jutsu. Invasion of the Akatsuki's. I am thinking of it, considering the fact that if you look at it, it has 0 hand cost, even though it's a fire water mission, it has 0 hand cost. And the fact that it's fire, it does have fire in, it's a fire mission card. That does have some benefits because I can use that as for the hand cost of Doppelganger or some other cards similar to that, like a card where I need fire chakra. That can come in handy for that. As you can see, Night Attack already is a fire card, and it works in the chakra area, so using it as a hand cost for Doppelganger or any other card that requires me to use fire as a hand cost and then still get to use the jutsu. So you see, there's a lot of chakra manipulation going on here, and it's just a couple of simple cards that you can use and splash. And always look for ninjas that have ambush. Consider them. If you can make sure all your ninjas have ambush, great. They don't all have to be, but it's a good criteria to have. Just like any jutsus or missions that can be used in the chakra area, or any card that can manipulate the chakra area. These are cards to look into and consider when you're building a deck. And that'll be the end of this video. The next video I'll be doing will be for the discard pile, which would mention some of this stuff. Like a good book pile and Killer Bee will more likely be in that video. And that's the end of the video.